Hey, welcome. Today we're diving into a really detailed review of a tool called XsoraAI. Now, this is an AI tool that claims it can solve one of the biggest headaches for anyone making content online. So let's get into it and see if the hype is actually real. In this world of Reels, Shorts, and TikToks, there's just this insane pressure to be constantly pumping out high-quality videos. Sound familiar? It can feel like a total grind. All right, so before we even get to the shiny new solution, why is the old way of making videos just not working anymore in this crazy fast-paced world? Let's take a look. And this slide really lays out the core conflict perfectly. On one side, you've got the old school workflow. Hiring freelancers, costing you, up to $1,000 a month or more, plus wrestling with complex software, and just dealing with super long timelines. But then, on the other side, you've got the platforms themselves. TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Their algorithms are hungry, and they demand fresh content pretty much daily. The space between that slow, expensive process and the relentless demand is the content gap. And this is exactly where XsoraAI steps into the story. This tool is positioned as the bridge over that content gap. It's designed to close that divide between what you want to create and what you can actually get done. So what is it exactly? It's XsoraAI as an all-in-one AI platform with a really bold promise. You give it a single idea, or maybe even just a keyword, and it turns it into a ready-to-post, scroll-stopping video. And the key phrases here are in minutes and no editing skills needed. The whole point is to get rid of all that friction. Okay, so that's a pretty good promise, but how does it actually work? I mean, what does it look like in practice? It breaks the whole thing down into just 3 super simple steps. And this just shows you how straightforward it is. Step 1, you log in. It's all cloud-based, so there's nothing to download or install. Step 2, you create. You just pick your niche, your format, and boom, the AI gets to work generating the scenes, the captions, even the voiceover. And finally, step 3, you publish and you scale. You can schedule your new video to go out across a bunch of platforms right from the dashboard. Is that there's basically a zero learning curve.
Don't forget, you get $5 off on XsoraAI. XsoraAI removes all the friction from video production. No storyboards, no complex editing software, no hiring freelancers, no resizing headaches, and no technical learning curves. That's better than what you're paying, and it probably is. Jump on it right now. It scales with your content needs. The link is in the description. Really easy to access right now, and you're not tied into any recurring contract.
All right, now we get to the good stuff. Let's pop the hood and see what's actually powering this whole thing. These are the specific features it points to as the proof behind all those big claims of speed and simplicity. First up, and this one's a big deal, global reach. This thing supports 29 different languages. Now, think about that for a second. You can make one video and then, with a click, repurpose it for dozens of international audiences. This is huge for tapping into markets where there's way less competition, and you can do it all without hiring a single translator. You know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank screen, just no idea what to create next. This built-in idea generator. It covers more than 20 proven niches that are already in high demand. So this isn't just about finding random inspiration. It's a strategic tool to get you past that creative block by pointing you toward topics you know people are already looking for. This is really the core of the automation magic. The AI handles pretty much everything, from picking the scenes to adding background music. And what's absolutely essential these days, it automatically adds captions, since so many of us watch with the sound off. It even gives you 21 different AI voices to choose from. The whole goal is to automate the tedious stuff so you can just focus on the idea. And this feature is how you win the algorithm game: consistency. This built-in content calendar that lets you schedule all your AI videos across 12 different platforms. This means your channels are constantly getting fresh content, keeping the algorithms happy and growing your audience, even when you're offline. And it doesn't stop there. A few other key things. It automatically creates videos in the right format for every platform. It's totally cloud-based. You get full commercial rights to everything you make, no watermarks, and it's all wrapped up in a super beginner-friendly package. Okay, so we've seen the problem, we've seen the proposed solution, we've looked at all the features, but what's the bottom line? We've arrived at the big question. What's the final verdict from the Sagoon Ratings review? Is this thing actually worth it? First, who this is for. It's not for everybody. It's for people who need speed and scale. We're talking about content creators trying to avoid burnout, marketers who need to test ads fast, agencies juggling a ton of clients, really any business that relies on a steady stream of video content to get its message out there.
The pricing is also pretty straightforward. The front-end access is a one-time payment of $27. There are a few optional one-time offer upgrades, or OTOs, for folks who need more advanced stuff like agency features or reseller licenses. It's not about forcing you to work harder or add more to your to-do list. It's about working smarter. It's all about leverage.
So, the final verdict is in. Highly recommended. This tool isn't about creating a perfect Oscar-worthy masterpiece. It's about making progress and staying consistent. So if video is crucial for what you do, but you've been held back by the cost, the complexity, or just the sheer lack of time, this review suggests XsoraAI is a much smarter way to move forward.
Don't forget, you get $5 off on XsoraAI. XsoraAI removes all the friction from video production. No storyboards, no complex editing software, no hiring freelancers, no resizing headaches, and no technical learning curves. That's better than what you're paying, and it probably is. Jump on it right now. It scales with your content needs. The link is in the description. Really easy to access right now, and you're not tied into any recurring contract.